Hello and welcome to House News. In this episode, we present you the latest information coming from the House of Representatives of Indonesia. And now, let's see the headlines for today. The Ethics Committee of the House is committed to upholding House members' integrity and utilizing media to raise public awareness of its duties. Vice Speaker for People's Welfare hopes other regions will adopt Jakarta's 2025 free education policy. Free education should not lessen parents' role in supporting and monitoring their children's learning. Commission 1 urges the government and election organizers to take anticipatory steps to prevent potential conflicts in the upcoming simultaneous regional election. At least a dozen of the Communication Ministry's employees were arrested for allegedly enabling online gambling operations. The theater group Fantasy Tuli or Deaf Fantasy performed Indonesia's first musical featuring mostly deaf artists called Senandung Senyap or Song of Silence. The Ethics Committee of the House is committed to maintaining the ethics and dignity of the House members. As part of the commitment, the committee conducted a working visit to the Depok Metropolis to promote awareness of its duties.
During a working visit to the Depok Metropolis, member of the Ethics Committee or MKD of the House, Adang Jatun emphasized the need to educate police officers and government ministries about the role of MKD. He explained MKD ensures members of the House follow ethical rules and encourage the police to act firmly against any members who violate these rules.
Jadi pada dasarnya bahwa kita ingin MKD bisa menjaga etika, kehormatan anggota Dewan. Apabila ada anggota DPR RI yang melanggar etika, tidak usah ada keraguan-raguan untuk lapor ke MKD.
Meanwhile, Vice Chairperson of MKD Imron Amin explained, MKD plans to enhance public understanding of its duties and functions by partnering with various media outlets. In addition to working visits, the MKD will collaborate with TVR Parlemen, national media, and faction media to spread information about its role. Using technology and media is an effective way to communicate with a wider audience and increase public awareness.
Kedepannya kita mempunyai konsep dari MKD, kita akan bekerja sama dengan TV Parlemen agar mengingatkan tiap harinya atau bahkan paling tidak seminggu sekali untuk menayangkan, dan kita akan bekerja sama dengan fraksi masing-masing terkait MD3, tugas dan fungsi wewenang anggota DPR RI tersebut.
From Depok, West Java, Zia Ulbar, TVR Parlemen, report.
The Vice Speaker for People's Welfare hopes the free education policy for public and private schools in Jakarta can be a model for other regions. Local governments must ensure the mandatory spending of 20% of the education budget benefits the people.
Vice Speaker for People's Welfare, Cucun Ahmad Syamsurijal highlighted the importance of parents' supervision commitment to continue educating children at home. He also hoped the free education policy in Jakarta for private and public schools will encourage other regional governments to allocate education budgets effectively, ensuring equal access to education.
Kalau ada will dari pemerintahan daerah untuk menggraduasi sekolah itu baik sekali. Cuman harus dilihat dari sisi motivasi keluarga atau orang tuanya. Jangan sampai dengan menggratiskan ini malah kepedulian orang tua untuk mensupport anaknya, kemudian memantau anaknya ini menjadi orang-orang yang telaten, cerdas, itu menjadi berkurang. Kehadiran negara emang saya sangat setuju sekali kalau emang harus Pemda DKI ini menjadi rujukan semua pemerintah-pemerintah daerah yang punya tanggung jawab menghadirkan negara bagaimana mandatory spending dari anggaran pendidikan 2% itu bisa dirasakan oleh seluruh rakyat Indonesia.
The Jakarta administration plans to provide free education for students from low-income family in the upcoming academic year. This program aims to prevent students from dropping out due to financial difficulties as there are limited public school spots available. The free education program will apply to schools in clusters 1 to 3. However, elite schools in cluster 4 and 5 will not receive funding from the regional budget for this free schooling policy. Bani, TVR Parliament, reports.
Commission 1 of the House encourages National Resilience Council and the National Resilience Institute to strengthen national resilience through strategic studies and preventive measures ahead the upcoming regional elections.
Member of Commission 1 of the House, Juniko Siahaan, mentioned high potential for issues in regional elections which will be held simultaneously across 37 provinces and 508 regencies or cities. Therefore, he urged election organizers to collaborate with the national police and military to ensure a safe and peaceful democratic process. He also emphasized the need for all stakeholders to work together to increase public participation in the elections.
Hasil analisis tersebut diberikan kepada Presiden dan kemudian bagaimana Presiden nanti akan menyampaikan kepada semua aparatnya di pemerintahan, baik itu penyelenggara maupun keamanan untuk sama-sama bersinergi. Karena ada titik-titik yang memang dilihat ada potensinya. Satu, memang mungkin ada potensi konflik. Yang kedua, kalau saya lihat beberapa titik di Jawa Barat ya, karena saya di Jawa Barat, jadi ada beberapa kota juga yang sepertinya bukan konflik, tapi juga ada potensi tidak pedulinya masyarakat terhadap pemilu. Kita juga melihat ada niatan baik. Kemarin ada disampaikan dalam rapat di komisi yang lain bahwa dilarang untuk mengeluarkan bansos ya. Ini kan salah satu niatan untuk membuat kondisi pemilu ini menjadi lebih adil, lebih tenang ya.
Recently, the Ministry of Home Affairs officially prohibited regional leaders from distributing social assistance until the elections are concluded. Ajib and Rangga, TVR Parliament, report.
After the break, we have updates from the cases of online gambling, only on House News.
Selamat datang di Biro Pemberitaan Parlemen. Anda memasuki kawasan zona integritas menuju wilayah bebas dari korupsi atau WBK dan wilayah birokrasi bersih dan melayani atau WBBM. Biro Pemberitaan Parlemen berkomitmen penuh untuk mewujudkan wilayah bebas korupsi dan wilayah birokrasi bersih dan melayani. Komitmen kami, pejabat dan jajaran memiliki komitmen tinggi untuk mewujudkan WBK dan WBBM melalui reformasi birokrasi, khususnya dalam hal pencegahan korupsi dan peningkatan kualitas pelayanan publik. Kedua, bebas dari korupsi dengan terwujudnya wilayah bebas korupsi atau WBK, yang artinya bebas dari KKN, gratifikasi dan dari segala bentuk pungutan liar atau pungli. Terakhir, pelayanan prima dengan terwujudnya wilayah birokrasi bersih melayani, yaitu dengan meningkatnya kualitas pelayanan publik dan tercapainya kepuasan masyarakat terhadap pelayanan.
Mengenal tugas dan fungsi DPR RI. Dewan Perwakilan Rakyat atau DPR adalah lembaga negara yang mewakili aspirasi rakyat. Kehadiran DPR RI merupakan salah satu bukti bahwa Indonesia merupakan negara demokrasi. Sebagai salah satu lembaga perwakilan rakyat, apa saja tugas dan fungsi yang diemban DPR RI? Berdasarkan pasal 20A ayat 1 Undang-Undang Dasar 1945, DPR memiliki 3 fungsi, yakni fungsi legislasi, anggaran, dan pengawasan. Tugas dan wewenang DPR berbeda untuk setiap fungsinya. Yang pertama, fungsi legislasi. Menyusun program legislasi nasional atau prolegnas, menyusun dan membahas rancangan undang-undang, menerima rancangan undang-undang yang diajukan oleh DPD, membahas rancangan undang-undang yang diusulkan oleh Presiden ataupun DPD, menetapkan undang-undang bersama dengan Presiden, menyetujui atau tidak menyetujui peraturan pemerintah pengganti undang-undang yang diajukan oleh Presiden untuk ditetapkan menjadi undang-undang. Yang kedua, fungsi anggaran. Memberikan persetujuan atas rancangan undang-undang tentang APBN yang diajukan oleh Presiden. Memberikan persetujuan terhadap pemindah-tanganan aset negara maupun terhadap perjanjian yang berdampak luas bagi kehidupan rakyat yang terkait dengan beban keuangan negara. Menindaklanjuti hasil pemeriksaan atas pengelolaan dan tanggung jawab keuangan negara yang disampaikan oleh BPK. Memperhatikan pertimbangan DPD atas rancangan undang-undang tentang APBN dan rancangan undang-undang terkait pajak, pendidikan, dan agama. Yang ketiga, fungsi pengawasan. Fungsi pengawasan, DPR bertugas melakukan pengawasan terhadap pelaksanaan Undang-Undang APBN dan kebijakan pemerintah, serta membahas dan menindaklanjuti hasil pengawasan yang disampaikan oleh DPD. Demikian penjelasan tentang tugas dan fungsi DPR menurut Undang-Undang. Informasi ini dipersembahkan oleh TV dan Radio Parlemen, Biro Pemberitaan Parlemen, dan Sekretariat Jenderal DPR RI.
Commission 1 of the House highlights the urgent need to eradicate online gambling because it harms society. It causes financial problems and affects mental health, leading to stress and addictions.
Member of Commission 1 of the House, Syamsu Rizal, mentioned the government has taken strong effort against online gambling. It is known the Ministry of Communication and Digital Affairs has shut down over 200,000 online gambling sites in a short period of time. While Chief of the National Police has extradited 2 major online gambling operators recently. Daeng Ichal emphasized tackling online gambling needs more focus and stronger efforts to stop its harmful effects. These negative impacts can include problems like divorce or violence, which are often caused by gambling addictions.
Menteri berkomitmen kuat untuk merealisasikan harapan kita semuanya, terutama harapan masyarakat Indonesia, dan beliau tunjukkan dengan menutup 187.000 situs dalam 10 hari, kemudian pada tanggal 9 sampai 11 kemarin, itu ditambah lagi dengan kurang lebih 60.000 situs. Dan Alhamdulillah kemarin Bapak Kapolri juga dalam rapat kerja dengan Komisi 3 melaporkan bahwa ada 2 cukong judi yang sudah diekstradisi. Karena ini bukan hanya sekadar menghukum atau menangkap orang yang telah membuat bangsa Indonesia ada yang merugi, tetapi lebih dari itu, harapan masyarakat itu adalah ketahanan sosial Indonesia itu juga salah satu kontribusinya adalah karena praktek judi online tadi.
Consequently, online gambling should be tackled by working together across different sectors. It is a serious issue because it affects many areas of society, including children's safety, people's finances, and family relationships. The collaboration is needed to address the worrying consequences of online gambling. Samuel and Julian, TVR Parliament, report.
Commission 6 of the House urges Association of State-Owned Banks to support economic growth targets by strengthening the micro, small, and medium enterprises sector.
Member of Commission 6 of the House, Ismail Bahtiar, appreciates the government's debt forgiveness policy for MSMEs, farmers, and fishermen. He stated this initiative can help the government to achieve 8% economic growth target. Furthermore, Ismail also highlights the Association of State-Owned Banks or Himbara to be more active in providing assistance, financing, and financial literacy to the public, especially to MSME sectors.
UMKM ini kan adalah tulang punggung daripada pergerakan ekonomi kita. Dan dukungan itu sudah nampak dilihatkan oleh Presiden Prabowo dengan yang paling tidak dilakukan adalah kebijakan penghapusan utang bagi UMKM, petani, dan nelayan kita. Sehingga apapun itu judul besarnya adalah kita pasti memberikan dukungan, kita pasti memberikan support, dan Komisi 6 selalu hadir insya Allah menjadi bagian daripada konsolidasi pemerintah dalam rangka suksesi ekonomi kita. Khususnya dalam rangka mencapai pertumbuhan angka optimis 8% yang ditargetkan oleh Presiden Prabowo.
In addition, Ismail commits to overseeing government policies to ensure purchasing power across Indonesia continues to improve. Eventually, this will contribute to the country's economic growth. Helmi Darmawan, TVR Parliament, report.
Commission 2 of the House urged West Java election organizers to anticipate potential conflicts during the regional election by conducting regional mapping. This involves improving strategies to prevent social tensions.
Vice Chairperson of Commission 2 of the House, Dede Yusuf, highlighted West Java is a region with high potential of social conflicts during the elections. Additionally, the province has risks of natural disasters, vote buying, and violations related to the neutrality of government officials and village heads. He emphasized collaboration among election organizers is important to ensure secure, fair, and transparent elections.
Ada beberapa wilayah, tadi sudah disebutkan, Kota Sukabumi, terus kemudian Tasik, lalu kemudian Kabupaten Bandung, di mana parameter dari penegakan hukum maupun juga dari Bawaslu itu beda-beda. Sehingga kami mengambil kesimpulan bahwa boleh dikatakan beberapa persen dari jumlah kota-kota itu mungkin terjadi kerawanan politik itu sendiri.
Likewise, member of Commission 2 of the House, Heri Gunawan, point out West Java ranks 4th according to the Election Vulnerability Index. Because of its large population and number of voters, he underlined the need for careful plannings to address potential issues and ensure a smooth election.
Berdasarkan IKP, Indeks Kerawanan Pemilu tahun 2024, Jawa Barat menduduki peringkat keempat dengan indeks kerawanan lebih dari 77%. Ingin mengetahui pemetaannya seperti apa? Karena di satu sisi, Provinsi Jawa Barat ini memiliki jumlah pemilih yang relatif cukup besar, bahkan sampai 36 juta. Sekarang pemilu pilkada itu ada penambahan kurang lebih 211.000.
From West Java, Ridwan, TVR Parliament, report.
We have more updates on entertainment world. Stay tuned with us only on House News.
Mengenal tugas dan fungsi DPR RI. Dewan Perwakilan Rakyat atau DPR adalah lembaga negara yang mewakili aspirasi rakyat. Kehadiran DPR RI merupakan salah satu bukti bahwa Indonesia merupakan negara demokrasi. Sebagai salah satu lembaga perwakilan rakyat, apa saja tugas dan fungsi yang diemban DPR RI? Berdasarkan pasal 20A ayat 1 Undang-Undang Dasar 1945, DPR memiliki 3 fungsi, yakni fungsi legislasi, anggaran, dan pengawasan. Tugas dan wewenang DPR berbeda untuk setiap fungsinya. Yang pertama, fungsi legislasi. Menyusun program legislasi nasional atau prolegnas, menyusun dan membahas rancangan undang-undang, menerima rancangan undang-undang yang diajukan oleh DPD, membahas rancangan undang-undang yang diusulkan oleh Presiden ataupun DPD, menetapkan undang-undang bersama dengan Presiden, menyetujui atau tidak menyetujui peraturan pemerintah pengganti undang-undang yang diajukan oleh Presiden untuk ditetapkan menjadi undang-undang, Yang kedua, fungsi anggaran. Memberikan persetujuan atas rancangan undang-undang tentang APBN yang diajukan oleh Presiden. Memberikan persetujuan terhadap pemindahtanganan aset negara maupun terhadap perjanjian yang berdampak luas bagi kehidupan rakyat yang terkait dengan beban keuangan negara. Menindaklanjuti hasil pemeriksaan atas pengelolaan dan tanggung jawab keuangan negara yang disampaikan oleh BPK. Memperhatikan pertimbangan DPD atas rancangan undang-undang tentang APBN dan rancangan undang-undang terkait pajak, pendidikan, dan agama. Yang ketiga, fungsi pengawasan. Fungsi pengawasan, DPR bertugas melakukan pengawasan terhadap pelaksanaan undang-undang APBN dan kebijakan pemerintah, serta membahas dan menindaklanjuti hasil pengawasan yang disampaikan oleh DPD. Demikian penjelasan tentang tugas dan fungsi DPR menurut undang-undang. Informasi ini dipersembahkan oleh TV dan Radio Parlemen, Biro Pemberitaan Parlemen, dan Sekretariat Jenderal DPR RI.
Theater Deaf Fantasy was performing Indonesia's first musical with mainly deaf artists and crew. It used screens around the stage showing dialogue and lyrics. The actors performed with their facial expressions and hand signs.
The theater group Fantasi Tuli recently performed Indonesia's first deaf musical play, Senandung Senyap. The story is about students at a middle school for children with disabilities, spotlights the experiences and struggles of deaf students in Indonesia's education system. Deaf students in Indonesia are often encouraged to rely on speech training and lip reading rather than on sign language. This has triggered a broader debate within the community about educational approaches. This performance is hoped to improve equality and understanding between hearing and deaf individuals. Inspired by Deaf West Theater in US, Senandung Senyap involved over 60 deaf actors and crew who spent 3 months preparing for the show. For deaf actor, the rehearsals were a journey in expression. Performers needed to rely on facial cues and physical gestures to follow the storyline. What's more difficult is feeling the tempo and vibrations, matching them with the choreography. The actors pay attention to beats using hearing aids and large speakers to guide them. In Indonesia, more than 2 million people live with hearing disabilities, including nearly 20,000 students in special needs schools. By bringing Senandung Senyap to the stage, Fantasi Tuli has created a powerful platform for the deaf and hearing communities to appreciate the beauty of sign language and the importance of inclusivity.
Indonesian action film The Shadow Strays has achieved global recognition by entering Netflix non-English top 10 list just 6 days after its premiere. This thrilling movie has also landed in the top 10 rankings of many countries.
Timo Cahyanto calls The Shadows Trace as his most ambitious project with Netflix. Following the success of The Night Comes For Us in 2018 and The Big Four in 2022, this latest film takes action storytelling to the next level. The Shadows Trace is more than just an action movie. It tells the emotional story of 13, a man haunted by dark childhood trauma. His journey takes a turn when he meets Monji, a young boy who brings out a deep sense of care and affection in him. At the same time, 13's mentor, Umbra, struggles with his own buried emotions, longing for connections and love. To bring the characters of 13 and Umbra to life, Timo cast Aurora Ribeiro and Hannah Malasan, two actresses without action film experience. However, their raw talent and dedications delivered performance that perfectly balanced intense fight choreography with deep emotional complexity. Critics and fans are praising the stunning visuals, powerful performance, and heartfelt storyline. This isn't just an action film, it's a journey of overcoming trauma, healing, and finding the courage to love and be loved. With its bold storytelling and global appeal, The Shadows Trace shows the world what Indonesia can bring to filmmaking. If you haven't seen it yet, now's the time to watch this thrilling film full of emotions, unforgettable characters, and actions that will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Jakarta will host a variety of exciting music events in 2025. Famous artists across different genres, from punk, rock legends, to modern pop and indie artists ready to rock the cities. There are plenty of concerts to look forward to.
"2025 will be an exciting year for music fans in Indonesia. Many international artists and bands have announced their tour schedules. After more than a decade, Linkin Park is set to return to Jakarta as part of From Zero World Tour 2025. This tour marks a fresh chapter for the band, with Emily Armstrong taking over as the lead vocalist in replace of Chester Bennington's tragic passing in 2017. Although the exact venue for the Jakarta concert has not been confirmed, Linkin Park said more information will be shared through their social media channels. According to their tour schedule, Jakarta will be the fifth city on their 2025 tour. The band first visited in 2004, performing at Pantai Karapau Ancol to promote their second album, Meteora. Green Day, the legendary punk rock group from California, will return to hold a concert in Jakarta after 28 years. The iconic punk rock band Green Day is set to ignite the stage at Carnival Ancol on February 15, 2025. With a career over 3 decades, Green Day has become a reference voice in rock music. Fans from across Indonesia are expected to gather for this unforgettable night of rock and roll. The band is known for their explosive live performances and timeless hits like American Idiot, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and Wake Me Up When September Ends. Maroon 5, the American pop rock band, is set to return to Jakarta for a concert at Jakarta International Stadium. This exciting news was officially announced by Live Nation, Time Present, and PK Entertainment, the concert's promoter. Adam Levine and the band will perform in Jakarta as a part of their Maroon 5 Asia 2025 tour, kicking off in Manila and continues to Bangkok, Tokyo, Kuala Lumpur, and Vietnam. Maroon 5 is a high Grammy Award-winning band known for their catchy tunes. Some of their biggest hits include Moves Like a Jagger, One More Night, Payphone, Sugar, and Girls Like You. The promoter has unveiled the seating plan and ticket prices for the Jakarta show. Prices range from 1 to 6,000 rupiah and are divided into standing and sitting categories.
And that's House News for today. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day.